Hey, yeah, wrist. At your distance, I'm talking a few 100,000 yards. You just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like me cause her blame, she can't count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him. Hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, let them keep the score. Hey, 16 cars.
Lately, my YouTube been acting up, man.
30 on my wrist, one point to God. Big numbers, big numbers.
Sure.
100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big
Can't do. Can't do. Man, my YouTube been acting up lately. It ain't been loading up. Like, yeah. Like, I can't, like, it, I don't know, it's like it's not processing to my phone. I mean, you know, to YouTube or something.
Working, I can sell it, I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah.
Okay, I see your screen.
You tell it. Put my heart and soul in, so you feel it.
Yep.
I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in the prison, man, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest.
I hear myself too.
But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within.
I hear myself too. So yeah, you working on it.
What you do? You just type my name in?
Well, what I did was I went to your so like in the party you can go to the broadcast. Yes, so I just went to the party and went to your broadcast.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and the Indianapolis Colts. Here's Michael Badgley now to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Yeah, it's in there.
All right. Somebody take a long load up or something.
Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Okay, didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling him in the huddle right now.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
See, I couldn't believe Miami beat me.
And again, this time to the tailback. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
You're talking about somebody bad,
called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it.
That's what the final score, 2-6.
The final score was 15-6.
And they had him bottled up, but here's a late flag, and a face mask is going to get a much better starting position. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So the face mask gets him a free 15 to start the drive.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Now a give, right side. Hines. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey. 57's the mic. Hey, wahoo. Check. 57, get it.
Now a toss play. It's Hines. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Yes.
They run the counter. It's Hines. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
Down. 70, Indy. Bravo. Strip that ball. Go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Wade. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. That one goes for 30 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Just 61. Matchbox lights. 5.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wade. And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a short return to the 6-yard line. Final tune-up here before the regular season. And look, we know how much talent this guy has, but those are the mistakes he's going to have to avoid when the regular season does begin.
Because as a high draft pick, you're expected to be the guy sooner rather than later. And what they want to see is that you've absorbed teachings from the first 3 games, and now you look maybe not a finished product, but a guy now who is trending towards being the man for your football team.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Lopez. Off play action. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return. But I don't think they care. They've got the football back.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
10 logo. 44. I got it. 6-6. Bullet high. Snap.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Yours.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have, as they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Nigga, you said 10 o'clock. You gonna wait till 10 o'clock.
High 7. Get it.
Now this time he'll look to throw. This is caught. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Go. 10-2 stop. 44's Mike. Check.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Been on duty smacking the whole time.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get to the best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try to move the football.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
We got fucking A.J. Brown over there. And not only do we got Julio, we got this other motherfucker too. And I think this is the 2nd season. No, I think this is third season. Take him out real quick. Trying to play them in there.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And now they face a 2nd and 6 after the penalty.
Which way is going, though?
Double dog, that's the way.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Hey, Delta.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
What?
And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Oh, fuck. Come on, man. The fuck you let him get in front of you?
They'll try and run for it, 1st and goal. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Browns on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal.
Look at me, zipper.
They'll try to run this one in. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. Back to throw. Adkins. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 7-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the first half.
This fucking bullshit, man.
Up and good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Thank you.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
I don't need no computer help.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so
I
be
like
it.
the position you play. I'm finna eat your
Get a
ass
couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock.
I did
Allow
not
the
even
defense to get a chance
realize
to catch
that.
their breath,
Oh, yes,
settle
let me
down,
get 'em.
and relax a little bit after
Let me
you just
get
give
'em,
them the
baby.
score.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Oh, come on, man. That shit was in your hand.
Wade. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it. Because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. This quarterback now 4 of 5 since coming on. It's 1st and 10. Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go, D. Hey, Haywood.
Atkins to throw. Off the play fake. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lawson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Shit, bro. 2 interceptions?
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Now Atkins. From the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Right. Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Here's Lachlan Edwards now. As he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Here's Jones on the return.
Damn. Oh, my God. I had a
time on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Take this shit to
the Indy offense at the line and set to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So we are halfway through here in the final week of the preseason. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Hurry up and progress.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off play action. Wade. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, come on,
he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Hey, Charlie.
Off the play fake. Wade. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
And catch it.
Incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Catch it.
I press X. To keep this one
nigga, man, I press X so many times.
Making plays on the ball. Here we go. And we see yet another errant throw.
Well, that was CPU, guaranteed.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
44, Mike, 44. You get blocked back.
Looking to throw. Wade. And he comes back with one complete. And they keep those sticks moving forward, that time with a gain of 3.
Yes, sir.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was
Ricky
on.
Right there.
What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Off play action. Wade. And he fires one incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Man, bro.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Man, you can't tell me that wasn't beautiful.
Everyone's got 4 down. He's coming.
Booty. Butt booty.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Butt booty,
and not much running room. Down to the 32. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves him needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9. Ready? 30 base. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Wade in the gun. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
I got a Ricky everything. I got a Ricky Potter, Ricky kicker, Ricky receiver, Ricky running back, 2 Ricky quarterbacks.
Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with
Ricky
the lead.
left tackle.
Absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
Here we go.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on 1st and 10.
Single.
Off the play fake. Wade. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
That was a whole pump fake.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
That's a whole pump fake. On early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Well, a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Give him 30 yards there. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there.
Oh, yeah,
the 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. 2nd and 6. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Back at the 16 now after the sack. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Wade. Complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Ricky.
A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Got some vets on that bag.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
60 Pittsburgh. Get in the right room. Get back.
On first down.
Smack his
Penn. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
This is the game, the run-pass numbers are because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down.
Come on!
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th.
Let's go. Corner out shit now.
They'll run on first down. Penn. A gain of 3, second down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Out shit now.
Atkins now off the bootleg.
What to him?
Quick hit here, it's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterback...
Give me that.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
What? He fumbled?
Wow.
There's a fumble. Wait, I'm finna watch that. I'm finna watch that.
It's almost like baseball.
I can't see. Undisputed evidence. I can't see that shit.
Get them home. The next guy comes through.
Undisputed evidence. I couldn't see that shit.
Turnover. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Come on!
That's taken in by Henderson.
Man, that's a pick. I'm pushing that shit.
Touchdown, Cleveland. A 5-yard touchdown.
Did you just fucking
His
score?
guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here in the 4th.
He just fucking scored.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter.
That man just fucking scored on me.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
You put your Ricky to work. I'm finna put that to work.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20.
Put your Ricky to work.
As his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point kicker. Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
Put that Ricky to work.
And he takes this one out for 24 yards out. And the Colts are going to jump back in front.
Put that Ricky to work. Skedaddle.
Here's Badgley now to try to end the PAT. It's a 6-point game.
That nigga really expected that shit. 2 plays and got up there.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
There you go.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles.
He's got a man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Brashad Perriman, 75 yards. As his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is taken at the 3. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Oh, get out of there.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
Let's go. 15 line. 15 line. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Check 3. Check 3. Check 3. Jam it. Jam it. Jam. Jam. Check nickel. 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 Hit it.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
That's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Look at that first.
A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch twist. Go.
From the gun, Wade. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Paris Campbell, 32 yards. And the Colts are once again going to retake the lead. Here's a toss coming late, and he is not going to make it.
Kick the what's name? I forgot I just scored, bro.
To a touchdown as it'll remain
I'm thinking
a
I feel on
5-point
one.
ball game. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Damn, I'm tripping.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. 3-5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Here's Atkins, operating from the gun.
Give me that.
And he's got his man on the comebacker. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. This quarterback now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. He's back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Hey, a sidebar worth noting is that preseason cuts have changed. So week 3 that we're in right now, the preseason, I think, what did you say, the roster's going to stay at 90 instead of going down to 75 this year?
That's exactly right, Brandon, because in the past, just what you said, this game here, at the end of week 3, or game 3, you would cut the roster down to 75 and play game 4 just like that. In this case now, though, they're going to be able to keep guys all the way through. So guys who would normally not have a chance to finish out the preseason, they'll get that chance now and get more opportunities to get on tape.
He'll look to throw.
Traffic.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
They're down by 5. They've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go, B, let's go. Hey, let's get there. Watch the team. Watch the team.
Atkins throwing on 4th down.
Yes, sir.
And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Colts are going to take over with a football.
Clutch time, can't do shit.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. They try to run on 1st down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. Well, from my vantage point, that's just one bad play by the offensive line and a running back who's had a lot of good ones tonight.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's not going to be ticked off, nor is the offensive line, because to me it's a lot like a no-hitter, right? Pitcher's throwing a no-hitter, gives up a hit late. You're so close to accomplishing everything you want and don't quite get it done. They'll come back with a vengeance on the next play.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Off play action. Wade. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. The Colts send out their punter. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? That's taken on the 25. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counter.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Brashad Perriman with time running out. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute. Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
Hey, Delta.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Operating from the gun. Atkins.
Oh, no! What the fuck?
Individual minds, but I think we're thinking as one on this one.
Man, pick, turn around and go, bro.
Now you need a
What
miracle.
the
You need an
fuck?
onside kick quickly and to do something spectacular.
I mean, going for
turn
2
around
there,
and go.
either they felt like
Boom.
this is all we've got left, we've got to win it right now, or they've got some incredible miracle special teams play to get the ball back and give them one last chance.
This fielded at the 2.
Oh!
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Get out of there, out of there, out of there, out of there, out of there.
The Colts come to the line ready to start the next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one.
Man, what the freak?
In the field goal range, or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one's going to come to an end.
That is